In this video I will be explaining the Dart Monkey. The Dart Monkey is a cheap and effective way to defend the early round. It cannot hit camo balloons, lead balloons or frozen balloons. Let's begin by talking about the top pad. The first two upgrades add 1 and 2 pierce respectively. The third tier Spiker Bolt is a cheap and strong upgrade. It adds 13 pierce and 1 damage, and allows it to hit frozen balloons. The projectile lifespan is also increased to 1 second. The spike balls can also bounce off of obstacles and hit one balloon multiple times. The attack speed does decrease from 0.95 to 1.15 seconds, a small drawback to an overall great upgrade. Next tier 4, the attack speed is increased to 1 second, deals 3 extra damage to ceramic balloons and 2 extra to fortified balloons. It can now also hit lead balloons and frozen balloons. The Juggernaut also gets the ability to knock back balloons. Important to note is that lead and fortified balloons get knockback 3 times less. While lead balloons have a lower knockback, I don't know they die in one shot. Enhanced eyesight increases the knockback by 50%. With the Force v Force monkey knowledge, it also deals 2 extra damage to more balloons. Last but not least, the Ultra Juggernaut. The Ultra Juggernaut stats increase across the board. Here's a list of all the stats. Pierce 210, damage 5, damage to lead balloons plus 20, damage to ceramics plus 8, damage to fortified plus 5. The mini projectiles have 50 pierce, 2 damage, damage to ceramics plus 3, damage to fortified plus 2. Mini projectiles bounce once. The mini projectiles come in 2 waves, the first one upon using 50% of its pierce, the second wave after the main projectile expires. If the 50% pierce threshold is not met, all 12 mini projectiles will split upon the projectile expiring. All that being said, the top pad mainly works on maps with a lot of obstacles because the projectile can hit one target multiple times. Now the middle part, the first and second tier at 15 and 33% attack speed. The third tier allows the Dart Monkey to shoot 3 projectiles. Next, tier 4. The Super Monkey Fan Club gives the Dart Monkey the ability to transform 9 other Dart Monkeys and itself into Super Monkeys for 15 seconds with a cooldown of 50 seconds. The Super Monkeys inherit the abilities of the Tier 2 and Tier 1 upgrades of the regular Dart Monkey. The main Dart Monkey's attack speed is increased to 0.4774 seconds. Last, the Plasma Monkey Fan Club. The ability now affects 19 Dart Monkeys, gives 5 pierce, 2 damage and an attack speed of 0.03. This ability works great with buffs like Primary Expertise, Glue Storm, Stronger Stim and others. Last but not least, the bottom pads. The first 2 tiers add range and camo detection. The third tier gives a crossbow with 3 pierce, 3 damage and increased range. The top crosspad adds 3 and 6 pierce instead of 1 and 2. This is a cheap upgrade with a lot of power. The tier 4 has the same amount of pierce, 6 damage, an attack speed increase of about 58% and every 10 shots crits for 50 damage. The crossbow master gets an increased range, 150% attack speed increase, 2 extra damage. The critical damage now deals 80 instead of 50 and occurs every 5th shot. The attack can now also hit frozen and lead balloons. The crosspad bonus from the top pad is now 8 pierce and 16 instead of 1 and 2. The bottom pad is a classic jack of all trades, master of none. Overall, the best crosspad for every Dart Monkey is the middle pad. Remember that any stat can change because of balance changes. The Dart Paragon can be bought when all tier 3s are present on the map. With the Master Double Cross, you can have 2 Crossbow Masters allowing for a degree 92 instead of the normal 91. The Dart Paragon is surprisingly complicated. The main attack shoots 3 balls every 0.4 seconds. These balls have 110 pierce, deal 15 damage to normal balloons, 90 damage to ceramics and 95 to bosses. These balls split at 3 different moments, just like with the top pad. The balls that split have 200 pierce, 15 damage to normal balloons, 105 to ceramics and 95 to bosses. The Dart Paragon can get affected by the Glaive Dominus buff, which gives 10% attack speed. Considering the price, you will most likely get the Paragon at tier 3. With the Master Double Cross Monkey Knowledge, you can get a degree 22 without spending extra cash. The Dart Paragon works well for about every single boss. In conclusion, the Dart Monkey offers a lot of power for a very cheap price.